Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you rolling like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show, it's the Queen Silvy Show, it's the Queen Silvy Show, it's the Queen.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, welcome to another terrific Tuesday. This is Smooth Tim, and we are so happy you are here with us today. It's a little late, 7 p.m. Our time, and a nighttime show for y'all. And I want to introduce to you right at this time the world's sexiest granny, everyone's favorite comedian, and the love of my life, Queen Silvy.
That is correcto. I am Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Thank you for tuning in. You have time to spread the word because, listen, it is a terrific Thursday.
I said Tuesday, didn't
Yes,
I'm
yes.
confused.
We're used to the Tuesdays as well. But today it is a special edition of The Queen Silvy Show on this terrific Thursday. Smooth, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Queen, and might I ask, how are you doing?
Oh, as always, I am supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose. It's
Yes, I am.
24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, might
I
I
know.
say. You're simply
Amazing. I know it is what it is, right? But what also is amazing is the amazing guest that we have on the show today, as well as the announcements.
On today's show, Queen, we have actress, vocalist, singer from South Wales in the United Kingdom,
Yes.
Bethany Jones, with us today. We are so honored. Also, let's set out some announcements. Again, hearts and prayers go out to the world as we are starting to get a foothold on this epidemic, it appears.
Yes.
At least we're making some progress here in the U.S. I hope they're making some progress over there in the other side of the aisles.
Yes.
And the other side of the pond, rather. So let's keep on keeping the faith, keep the prayers, and what do you say, Silvy? Never lose hope.
Hey, never lose
Always
hope.
keep the faith.
Faith over fear.
Faith over fear.
That's right.
Okay, quickly at the top of the screen, you'll see it scrolling across there, information about listening in live and following us on our various social media platforms. But be sure to go to www.thequeensilvyshow.com and log on to the Friends Club, because why?
Because I said so.
And we give away free stuff.
Right.
So we do a monthly drawing, and you just might get something really slick in the mail. I'm not going
Yes.
to tell you what it is.
That's right. We love paying it
But we'll
forward.
let you know where it came from. Also, because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry Queen,
That's right.
and you are definitely worth it. Everything is very economically priced, as a matter of fact.
Starts at $5, baby.
Isn't that a great... And who do they get a hold of?
You have to get a hold of Monica Wright. You can find her on Facebook, or you can simply go to her website, Foxy5 Jewelry, and get connected. Man, you are worth it. Look good and cheap.
And
affordable.
besides that, yes, and the hair, too. You got to have good hair, so you got to
Well,
get
that's
with
Renita.
Renita. And
Yeah.
we will play an ad for Renita a little later on the show. But
Absolutely. Yes, we do.
so get your style together. It is summertime, people.
Now's the time.
Let's give some shout outs to last week's viewers and listeners in the United States, the United Kingdom, Netherlands, Spain, Africa, the Kingdom of Tonga,
Shout out.
Canada, the Russian Federation, China, Australia, and New Zealand. Thank you for tuning in no matter what
Absolutely.
time and the day, night, or tomorrow it may be by now.
That's right. You know, in fact, I didn't say my usual good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in the world today, here on this terrific Thursday, the Queen Silvy Show. Was there more?
No, that is all.
Well, before I go any further, the Queen Silvy Show wants to send our love, our condolences, and our prayer for a former guest who has passed in a car accident, Taylor D. Taylor D Music. You can go there and find some of her music. Outstanding, powerful country singer who lost her life. Prayers for her family, and her 2 children.
And she's getting some country music award recognition. Even before that, she was nominated for a country music award this year. Mm-hmm. She was a guest on The Voice. This girl had talent. She was
also a guest on the Queen Silvy Show.
Too young to die. We're all too young to die.
So our prayers and our hearts go out for her as
Definitely.
well. Thank you for tuning in to the Queen Silvy Show. If you are watching live, you know it. I love and appreciate you. If you are watching this later on in a replay, I still love and appreciate you. The love is everlasting. Spread the word. The Queen Silvy Show is live on all of your social media platforms. So go on and type in the Queen Silvy Show and get yourself connected. Pass the word around. My first guest is fantastic, phenomenal, and she's probably sleepy because she's coming from South Wales, United Kingdom. It's about 11 p.m., a little bit after there, and I appreciate her being on the show. But before I get to my first guest, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Don't get confused between what people say you are and who you know you are. Life's what you make it. And knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. So do more of what makes you happy, would you? And don't you dare shrink yourself for someone else's comfort. And don't become small for people who refuse to grow. It takes courage to grow up. I know this. And it takes courage to become who you are. But I know that you can do it. That's right. And those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Yes.
I always love your motivational words.
Oh, thank you very much. And I always love you. Got him with that one. He didn't see that one coming. But you know what? This is a great evening here on this terrific Thursday, the Queen Silvy Show. We're going to get things going because, she's phenomenal, but she also has to get that beauty sleep. Born to be a star. Yes, she is. Performing live to audiences since the age of 18 months. Now a beautiful young adult with a successful career and a voice of an angel. Sharing her music and her journey, which includes the dynamic theater roles. She also does voiceover and so much more. From South Wales, United Kingdom, I introduce to you Bethany Jones. Hi, Bethany.
Hi, everyone.
You are beautiful.
Thank you so much. So are you.
You sound beautiful like an angel, and you are as beautiful as an angel, doing so many great things. I can throw a lot of words at you to describe you, but only you know. So why don't we start off by you telling me, give me some words that best describe Bethany Jones.
Best ways to probably describe me is I'm quite bubbly. I'm quite out there. I'm definitely unique. I love to wear unique clothes, unique ways of doing my makeup, using colors. I just love it all.
I love that word unique. That you're true. You are unique. So do you dance? I heard you dance also.
I do dance. I study dance at my college for the past 2 years now.
Okay. That's all right. I like that. But now, Bethany, I look at you and I say, wow, such a beautiful young lady. You began working at a young age. To perform in front of an audience, 18 months, 18 years, regardless, it's a job, right? Do you remember what it was that you performed that young?
I do. It was actually my first ever dance show with my sister, who's older. And I can remember walking out on stage in a bright pink leather jacket and sunglasses because we was doing Grease Lightning. And I really thought that I was this really cool kid.
That is so cool. That is great. To start out with a memory like that, come on, everyone knows Grease Lightning. But, are you 18 or 17?
I am 17. I will be 18 in 22 days.
You are already 18. Oh, happy birthday to you. That is so great. So at 18, I would say that so far, you've been working your entire life. right?
Definitely.
Are you doing what you've
Definitely.
always wanted to do?
Ever since I was little, I've always dreamed of singing, dancing. When I was younger, I remember the first time my mum took me to Disney World, and I walked up to the stage, saw all the princesses dancing on stage, and I said, "Mummy, I'm going to be one of those one day."
Well, you know, you actually got to Disneyland. Do you remember when you were 14 when you played, was it Disneyland Paris?
I did indeed. That was, I'd have to say, one of my greatest memories.
Wow.
I got to do it with not only a school that I adored, but with my closest friends. And just the memory itself was so special to me.
Wow, you have great memories already, and I know you have such a bright, great, successful future ahead of you doing so many other things, you know. But before I go any further, is my audience is there? Because I want to give a shout out and a clap to the audience for your parents, because your parents obviously love you very much and wanted the best for their daughter. I mean, they put you in the right places. They put you around the right people. Is your parents talented too?
She just dropped out for some reason.
Does talent run in? I'm sorry?
She's gone.
Oh, that was a good question. We're going to get her back here in a minute, but that's how it is sometimes with this technical difficulty. Everybody else get off that internet. That's what it is, probably. But she's all the way from South Wales, United Kingdom. What did that say there? And Bethany Jones, we have some great music for her. Did you want to go ahead and show one of her videos?
Yeah, I could.
Okay. Which one? Yeah, because she is dynamic.
Let me get her re-invited.
Okay. There, is that her there?
I'm going to do another one.
So listen, you have time. The lines are open if you'd like to call in and give a shout out. Ask our guest or Smooth and myself a question. That number is 817-602-0577. That's the number. Am I going to?
No.
That's the number to the Queen Silvy Show. We'd love to hear from you, hear how your day is going and what your plan is for this coming weekend. I know a lot of you out there got those stimulus checks, so some of you going to be really, really busy, I'm sure. Shopping. Yes. There?
Yeah, all right, I'm going to get him.
Okay. Well, while he talks, while he reconnects with my guest from South Wales, United Kingdom, Bethany Jones, the outstanding singer, I'd like to give some shout outs, if I may, to Christopher G. and to Anthony Stewart Lloyd, to Angela Baker, over in the United Kingdom. I also want to give Lorenzo Gabaniza. He's an artist that is so blowing up in Canada right now, as well as the United States. He's originally right now from, is he in Spain, I believe, right?
Yeah, I believe he is.
I believe he's in Spain doing a lot of great things. We have some artists from all over the world to present to you from the Queen Silvy Show. I believe we have her back, and we're going to, there you are. You know something, Bethany, you are also magical.
You left us so abruptly.
You are also quite magical, if I don't say so myself. But listen, before we got zapped out there for a moment, I was asking, is your parents talented too? Does talent run in your family?
It definitely does. My mum was a ballroom dancer from a young age, and my nan was a choir singer, and my dad played a lot of instruments and sang.
Are you the only child?
I have two older sisters. The one ended up going and working for Disney as a singer and dancer as the princesses, and the other one is definitely more the education side.
Well, that's okay. You carry yourself so well and professional now, and I look at you and I think 18 months you started. You are now becoming 18, so you probably have it all the way down. You never get nervous. Do you ever get nervous, Bethany?
Definitely.
How do you handle it?
Well, usually it depends on how things are. Sometimes I like to do like a calming sort of thing, or sometimes I just sort of tell myself, you've got this, just go for it. And the one thing that I would have to say is never let nervousness get in the way of your dreams, and don't ever forget that.
That is great words. That everyone listening, if you're a performer, you hit the stage or you attend to, that is a great thing to have instead of just getting up there and running across the stage. Like, where is she going? She just got nervous. Pew! And went right off the stage. I'm not going to say I did that before, but...
You've never done that.
No, I've never done that. You know what I have done, though, one time, to be honest, Bethany? I went on stage one time and I actually lost thought on what the heck. So I was standing there and they were sitting there and they were staring at me and I was staring at them and I was like, well, what are you looking at? Just, what are you looking at? Are you looking at me? It was crazy, but that's another story.
That was only a short snafu.
Which video do you have?
Well, let's see. You want to pop in? You tell me, Queen. We could pop in.
What would you like? How about that, Bethany? What would you like to showcase first? They're all so magnificent, let me just say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Should we go with The Impossible Dream?
Why not? So what made you want to sing this song, The Impossible Dream, which is who was the original singer for that?
The original singer for that was... oh my goodness, my mind's gone blank.
Bethany Jones, exactly. That's who I was
that's
seeing.
what happened to Queen on stage. See?
That's what kind of happened to me. I was like, But you know what? It's a great rendition. It doesn't matter who originally sung it.
It's
because once you put your touch in it, hey, it's yours. So I present to you The Impossible Dream by the one and only Queen Bethany Jones right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. To try when your arms are too weary to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far.
Hi, I'm Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You want to expand and get noticed? Then come outside your box and into our world. Internet advertising has a real impact on global awareness and even sales, so let's make an impact together. Offering for a limited time advertising and sponsorship packages that excel your purpose. So contact Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim for the exciting opportunities that awaits. Yeah. Woo! Audience, give it to her again. Bethany, you are a powerhouse. Wow, you have such a strong, beautiful voice. I want to say I can sing like that. I really can, only in the shower. That's the only how I can do it. And I swear it kind of sounds like it in the shower, but wow, you are really blessed and talented. And I'm gonna sit on the back burner and just watch you soar on so many things. This pandemic is here, but it's not gonna be here forever, and other doors and things will open up for you. But now since 18, share with me your training and your education that you've had along the way.
So I'm currently still in education. I'm training at a college for musical theatre, dance, drama, and English. But I started doing musical theatre at the age of 7, I think it was, at the age of 7. And that is when I started my training. I then moved on to do my singing exams from grade 3 to grade 8.
Wow.
And I'm now looking to go on to do my diploma in my singing exams.
Wow, that is great. That is really great. That's the things that you have to do when you want to get to that big picture. What's the big picture for you anyways? What is the big picture?
I have 2. My one is to become a musical theatre actress. I love being on stage and acting the roles I adore. I think my biggest role that I'd adore to play is probably Alphaba in Wicked.
Wow.
Yeah.
It appears to me that, performing, singing, acting is definitely your passion. When you have a passion, it's not even work. I mean, it's just, you just take off. I mean, at 18 months, I was still slobbering on people, and you're on stage really doing a great thing, But what is it for you? What is it for Bethany about singing and theater and performance? What is it about it that gets to you?
It's something that I immediately connect with. And it's not just something that I feel that you can just sing. It's something to release emotion, to show how I'm feeling. And it's something that just always drives me.
That's amazing. I mean, you have done some interesting roles in theater, like Oliver Twist, Fiddler on the Roof. I mean, I can go on and on, but share some more. Share some more of the roles that you've done in theater thus far.
So I've done a bit of an odd one, and it was called Once on This Island, where I played Mother Nature. I've also done, oh gosh, I've also done West Side Story, where I played Consuela. I've done, I'm trying to think
Romeo
off the
and
top of my head.
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Les Miserables. I'm going off the top of my head trying to think. You've done so many, and all of these plays are world-renowned, world-known, famous plays. So that is a great honor. You have already a list of phenomenal things that you've done that's going to take you, I'm almost certain, to the next level. And so, you know, what emerges naturally from you, from all that you do? What do you think emerges naturally?
Naturally, I'd have to say musical theatre. I don't know, it's something about it that I just seem to really connect with, and I just flow with it.
You're natural. You're absolutely natural. I want to call on my audience one more time because I like to give another shout out, if I can, to your vocal coach, Tanya Harrison Management, and also GTM Productions, which is David Gareth Thomas. I know that they have a big part in your life. And so tell me about your vocal coach. Have you been with her long?
My vocal coach I have been with for coming up 3 years now, and I'd have to say that she's not just my vocal coach. Tanya has turned into a complete best friend. She's really sort of helped me be the person that I am today, and I'm so thankful for Tanya.
Very good. And Welsh Factor, which is founded in 2007, that's the home of the largest talent competition in South Wales. That's also from GTM Productions. Am I correct? You participated in that, right?
I have. I'm currently in my second year of Welsh Factor. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be doing the finals in the upcoming months. I adore Welsh Factor. It's just something that's sort of a getaway for kids in the UK who feel that they almost can't get further because they don't have the opportunities, whereas Welsh Factor gives them that opportunity to really show to everybody else as an audience.
That's great. I'm telling you, that is great. But you know, there is someone out there there's somebody that's new that's trying to do. There's someone out there trying to be like you. And you've been in the business, because it is a business, nevertheless. But you've been in the business now for pretty much 18 years. So tell me or share with me a business lesson that someone else can learn from your experience.
Never give up. You'll have almost mountains in the way sometimes, but keep climbing the mountain because you will get to the top. And never give up on who you are. And if you think that you're not a good enough person yourself, or if you feel that you don't stand out as a person, no matter what, you are unique and you are beautiful inside and out. So just keep driving for what you want.
You know, you say that like it's so easy, but you know, there's some people that they want to give up. Have you ever experienced that? You know, you're just like, I'm frustrated, I want to give up.
Definitely. I'd have to say more in the lockdown. There was a lot of instances where I would get that stressed with it that I'd sort of turn around and I'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to give up and I don't want to keep trying. But something in the back of my mind was like, but if you give up, you're losing all your hopes and dreams. And it's something that you can get.
Right.
Don't ever give up on it.
And you have some fans here in the United States, too. Somebody said, oh, my God, beautiful young lady and a voice to match. So talented.
Aw, thank you. Thank you.
Also, hey, and one other thing that kind of goes along, another viewer asked a question, Queen, when you and it was, how do you overcome rejection?
Ooh, good question.
That is a really good one. It's a really, really good one. It depends on which way. I'd have to say there has been times where I've walked out and I've been in absolute tears, but you're not going to get everything in life, and there's always going to be something for you. So you could be rejected 1,000 times, but there could be that one time that they could be like, we want you, and there will be something, I promise you that.
Good. You have a good head on your shoulders. That is so great. Audience loving it. You know, we do have an audience here because we're fully charged. Just wanted you to know, yes, that audience is here and we are working it because you are worth it, girl. You are really talented. I'm honored to have you here on the Queen Silvy Show. You know Alan Preston.
I do know Alan.
You guys sing very well together.
Yes, I love duetting with Alan.
He's a great guy. We enjoyed having him on the show, and we look forward to having him back again.
Got another quick question. Do you write your own songs?
Do you write?
I do indeed. I am currently working on a few little songs that I'm hoping to bring out hopefully next year. And so I'm just working on the music for that, and then hopefully they will be released.
I should have said singer-songwriter. Is songwriting easy to you?
The lyrics, yes. The music itself, I do struggle with a little bit, but I sort of think in the back of my head that even though I have the lyrics, I will find the music somehow.
Are you doing the music?
Pardon?
Are you doing the music?
So I have a lot of help and a lot of people around me that help me with the music. And one of them I'd have to say is my singing teacher, Tanya. She's always so helpful and always pushing me on to be the best I can be.
Well, that's good. That's good. You were surrounded by great positive people that want to see you succeed, because, you know, sometimes you can be in a place and there's people that's right in your face and they don't really want to see you succeed. They're like fake. You know what I mean? As you ran across some of those, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sadly, growing up all my life, I was quite badly bullied. I had quite traumatic experiences where girls would sort of turn around and be like, you're never going to make it, don't bother. And I think the hardest push down for me is I got quite bullied for my size. And when I went to comp, I had this one teacher that sort of turned around in front of my whole year and to my mum and said, your daughter's not going to make it anywhere in the world. And something clicked in my head and I was like, no, I'm going to prove you wrong.
That's right.
That was a good motivator in itself.
Yeah. That's terrible that you've met people that have to find their own purpose in life, that have to learn to like themselves and find that what they can offer and give to the world. But you run across that bullies. I used to run across bullies too, but then I started, quoting scenes from scary movies to them, like, yeah. Did you see that one movie? Yeah. Okay. Things like that, and they leave me alone. They don't bother me. In fact, they send me money now.
Stay away.
Yeah, pay me, and I won't threaten you back. But listen, this past year, the whole world has been affected by this pandemic. Entertainment industry, everyone. How do you stay musically motivated with all of this? I guess it would be songwriting.
Yeah, that is one of the ways. And I do have to say, I have found it quite hard at times. And I've been quite lucky almost, as I do have a PA system at home. So I've been trying to keep up with doing little lives, or I was quite lucky that I was able to do outside gigs and street parties raising money for charities, which sort of kept me going.
Absolutely. I'm going to work this audience. I'm going to work them again. Audience, this is my last shout out, and this shout out is to you, Bethany, because you said it, what I was just going to say, and I think it is so awesome and fantastic on what you do to give back to people. You've donated wages to charity.
Yes,
You've helped feed the poor, the homeless. Also, you are just so all around fantastic.
Thank you so much.
How did you get into doing that? Or do you still do that, let's just say?
I still do it. I got into it. I've always, ever since I was little, I can remember walking around the streets of Cardiff and I'd see homeless people. And I used to have little £5 pocket money, which I would go into Greg's and I would buy some food for the homeless people and I would go and take it to them around Cardiff. And from a young age, I've always wanted to help people that are less fortunate than I am and just try and make their life a more comfortable and happier life.
That is so great. That is so fantastic. I'm going to say it again. Audience, where's that audience? That is a great thing that you do and paying it forward. But, you know, even if you didn't do that, once they hear your voice, you make a person feel good. You really do a fantastic job. In fact, how did you get into this Whitney Houston? Because, you know, there's not very many people who can do Whitney Houston. I have nothing. Oh, you blew it away. That was the first song that I listened to, and I was like, what? I went and took a shower to see if I could sing it. But you do a fantastic. Wow.
Thank you.
Was that your decision?
It was. I do have to say, when I was younger, I used to have this curly hair, and I was obsessed with Whitney Houston. And so I used to go around my living room in like my sister's prom dresses and things, singing Whitney Houston. And I can remember, I think I was about, maybe 4, 5. I started singing I Will Always Love You. And my mum came in and she said, where did you learn that song? And I was like, it's from Whitney, Mum. And she was like, okay. And then from there onwards, I was just so intrigued by Whitney Houston's beauty inside and out and just her talent in general. And she sort of gave me the motivation to want to sing.
Wow. That is great. Well, it rubbed on you so well and perfectly. I'm sure she's looking down and very pleased on you and how you represent that song. And I present it to you here on the Queen Silvy Show. Queen Bethany Jones, right here.
Should you if I don't have you.
Oh, I'm going to take a shower and try that one. You really went up there with that one. I was like, wow, I can't do that. Even if you throw hot water on me, I'm not going to be able to do that. That was really fantastic. Where did you record that?
I recorded that at a place called Cobra Studios, which is quite close to me. It's in Newport.
Oh, okay. You are fantastic. I kid you not, you are fantastic. You know, what we're doing right now tonight is on the World Wide Web. A lot of people is on the World Wide Web, especially due to this pandemic. How are you utilizing the World Wide Web to stay informed with your fans as well as generate new fans?
So I have 2 different pages. I have an Instagram account, which is Bethany Jones. Hold on.
See, I did that too.
Now that's twice you've done that on this, Bethany.
Who's counting? Who's
Yeah,
counting?
who's keeping count?
Which is Bethany Jones _singing _acting _ which is my Instagram page where I do all my posts for my musical theatre, singing, any acting challenges I have, anything like that. And my page is open to any messages, so if anybody wants to ask any questions, they can. And then I also have a Facebook page, which is under Bethany Jones.
That was funny. She's like, which is under? Hold on, wait a minute.
You could put those links,
Bethany
put those links to your different social media in the comments of the show, so then people can click on them and get to it.
Absolutely, we will.
Also, we got a couple of comments. Oh, and here's an interesting one. And a gentleman here wants to know, do you date?
Ooh,
Do I date?
nosy one, huh?
That's an interesting one. I possibly would, but I quite like to stay focused on my career, and I like to stay quite focused in what I do and put all my dedication towards my career.
Good for you.
That is great.
Here's another interesting question, and this is from Jenna in Indiana. Any U.S. plans?
Any US plans? That is a very interesting question, as my sister actually lives in St. Augustine, Florida, and
Oh, great.
I'm looking to go and study at Flagler University, and I'd love to do the Orlando International Disney program.
That is
That's
so
definitely
great.
one of my best
Boy,
things.
won't that be great? That is so fantastic. Oh, you're you know what? If I was your mother, I wouldn't let you date either. I'm like, no, she is gold. You better not. You can't touch her. She has such a future ahead of you. But you know, keep doing what you're doing, Bethany. You are just a gem, doing so much stuff. What's next for you? What do you have? Do you have any upcoming events or performances?
Actually going to be performing on my birthday. I'm going to do a live street party, which will be quite nice. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Welsh Factor Finals will be coming up soon.
Oh,
And I'll be able to get back to doing more for charity and more events, hopefully.
well, you will. I'm sure you will. So, is it 15 days and you will be 18?
Almost, yeah.
Almost. I'm going to keep posted on that. What Tim wants to know, when's your birthday? What day? Do you want to give your date?
My birthday is the...
She's thinking about that too. Okay.
8th of April.
Oh, do you know what? Smooth's birthday is April 5th. That's why you're so cool. His birthday is April 5th. You are the 8th. So now I will not forget that.
3 days after mine. Okay.
Yeah, that is so
So
great.
I'm 3 days older than you.
Well, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about. So listen, I appreciate you taking the time, especially so late in the evening over in South Wales, United Kingdom, for being on the show. We must get together again. Maybe next time I'll be more ready and in tune to perform for you. You know,
Thank you so much.
I might pour water on me while I'm singing because that's the key to me. The water, it has to
We
have
could
the
get
water.
a shower ambiance music to play in the background, and you could just close your eyes and imagine.
Yeah. Hey, do they have busking over there?
We do have busking over here. I was hoping to do busking last year, but then all of this came along. But hopefully, when things get back to more of a normality, I'll be able to start busking.
Yeah, you know, busking is where it's at. We've had a couple guests on the show. Miguel Montalban out of Spain. Is he in Spain, right?
Yes.
And he's gigantic now, but he got his start busking. And I've tried busking because I'm learning how to play the guitar. But let me tell you something, Bethany. I got paid so much money because I suck at it. I couldn't play worth anything. Bethany, they were throwing money at me just so that I get off that corner and go home. So I was like, it works. But I'm sure you're going to do
They
great.
even called you an Uber
Yeah.
to get you out of there quickly.
Yeah, and they paid for it. Okay, so that was cool. You get a few perks in there. If you can't perform, you might luck up like me. If you can, you might luck up like Bethany or Miguel Montalban, and it just takes you even more places. Believe me, Rod Stewart. You know who Rod Stewart is?
Yeah.
He got his start busking. So yeah, so it can be. But listen, the next time when we have you on, I'm going to actually sing to you, and you just don't judge me.
Oh, no judging.
You motivate me and make me want to at least try, right? Because you have to try.
You have to try. I remember when I was younger, so many people would be like, why do you bother trying? And I'm like, because if you fail, you try and you try and you try again.
That's right.
And that you will succeed.
That's right. And
Eventually.
that's right. And that is very true.
Eventually.
That is very true.
You know, the perfect example of that is Edison had over 1,000 bad results trying to invent the light bulb.
Try again.
Yeah.
So try again, made him a fortune, made him famous, and no, never give up on your dream. Never
give
ever.
up. That's right. Well, listen, tell again, because this is a test for you. So tell everyone again how you can be followed on social media and contact her for booking.
So I have a Facebook account, which is Bethany Jones. And my Instagram account is Bethany Jones _singing _acting _.
See, she got it that
She
time.
got it that time.
Listen, is there a trick to memorizing things because you've done so many theater roles and singing and such? How do you memorize? Is there a trick to memorizing all the lines and stuff?
I get this question asked so much. A big thing, if you're ever looking for tips like this, I'd have to say is highlight. I love my highlighters. And so I will go through each section and highlight it and notate what you're doing at each point, because I find that if you put an action to something, you'll memorize it quicker.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I think it's also important
That's
that you're
great.
trying to, while you're reading, you're trying to assume who the character really is so that your responses are more natural. And as the natural that they are, it's easier for you to remember those lines.
Definitely. One thing I've always been taught from a little tot is acting is reacting. And as long as you have something to react to, the audience will automatically be intrigued.
Very true. Very well said. Oh, she is just so great. You have made me work this button all through the show, and we're fully charged.
And my
so it's
buttons get worn out on the Sound machine heads.
No, it isn't. Listen, Bethany, I thank you so much for taking the time. I know that it's late in your area, but we shall definitely do this again. I thank you for being on, for sharing your great, beautiful, strong voice that you have. And I'm probably going to look up some of your acting. Is any of your acting on YouTube or anywhere?
There isn't any of my acting on YouTube. There possibly might be on there's definitely some on my Instagram page. There's loads on there, so you can definitely go on there and see.
Got it. Love it. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time being on the show. We look forward to having you again, and I want you to have a good night sleep.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Thank you
you.
very much. Bethany Jones, everyone. Yes. Yes, indeed. So listen, if you are a talent and you'd love to be on the Queen Silvy Show, we'd love to have you. Just hit me up at queensylvy@comic.com. You can also find me on the webpage, thequeensylvyshow.com. And you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Kroger's, Walmart, Sears.
And coming out on the $7 bill, I understand.
$7 bill, yeah, right. No,
I thought I heard that.
no. What about you, Smooth?
You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well. And again, if you'd like to be a guest and or contact us, easiest way to do it, get up to queensylvyshow.com, and there's a messaging button, there's an email button, but make sure you join the Friends Club so we can get you some free stuff coming your way. How about that?
How about that? That'll be great. We love paying it forward. We love giving away good things, and it's all for you. Thank you for tuning in. Spread the word for the Queen Silvy Show. We'll be back Tuesday with a great, terrific Tuesday of the Queen Silvy Show just for you, bringing the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world just for you. Here's my kiss.
So until next week,
That's right.
same Queen time, same Queen station.
Uh-huh.
We'll holla.
When we give it what it needs and remove the interference, we are certain that God designed the body to heal. What a gift. And now we have a gift for you. Accept a free month in our Forever Young Academy so you can jumpstart your journey of health and still eat all your holiday favorites. The Forever Young Academy will help you create a life of vitality to stay forever young feeling with a step-by-step guide to detoxify and upgrade your mind, body, and home with our group coaching membership led by cellular healing specialist Tammy Stewart. Health is a journey, and with Tammy's guidance, you will learn how to create wellness for yourself and your family through targeted mini courses and the step-by-step group membership. In your free month, you will have access to our community and courses that dive deep into creating natural health and vitality so you can stay forever